Okay, so who is this trader called Ethan? How the heck is he making 335% every day? And is it too good to be true? Well, this video, we're going to find out exactly what the heck is going on and what is copy trading and how can you make more money out of it. And without further ado, I'm of course the most of money investor slash NFT artist on YouTube.
With a diverse appetite for risky asset classes ranging between shopping centers and shitcoins, but not government bonds, creating contact-led, family-friendly, cookie-accepting, cat-free, technical and specialized tutorials and guidelines to harness the generational wealth transfer found in crypto trends. And last, as a believer of Jesus Christ and a fan of Gary and an extremely well-educated and multilingual Korean opera with hair naturally curlier than the average Asian male and highly coveted by many moms and daughters, also known as Kambal Kim.
And today we are going to be debunking this particular trader called Ethan. But before we do, we're going to check out some of your comments, guys. Keep it up, bro. Thank you so much, Alex Cicchio Granziani. Nice, the trader you gave us is gone suicide mode, not even selling when close to zero losses. I escaped a negative 30%. Enjoy the negative 360%. Yes, you can manually exit your positions out on copy trade as well. More on that a bit later. But of course, with anything, this is not a risk-free trade. So make sure you're not being stupid and understand that there is risk to do with everything. If someone wants to communicate with me, I don't know, write a genuine comment, maybe just right here is fine. Can report been doing pretty well since watching your videos. Congratulations to you. I'm really excited to see that you're doing super well. That is amazing. Looking at it, you are copying right now. Profit sitting at 26% following Origin, Rocketsman, and Strinve. Okay, interesting. I do know of Origin. I will be covering some of the trades that he's making. Maybe she's making, I'm not so sure. And of course, can you review Ethan? And that's the reason why we're doing a video today, okay? And Nick, I'm sorry you got liquidated with a $110 account. I'm sorry, that account is just simply too small for copy trade strategy. More on that later today as well. So make sure to stay tuned to the right end of the video and let's get right into it. Ethan is the trader that we're looking at right now. But before we do, I know that a lot of you guys are in drama right now because of this massive red candle, a big short that came to the market. Actually, this candle right over here, not that candle, but actually these candles over here actually caused a lot of drama because a lot of the traders did look at a short direction, including Ethan, including some of the top traders that we find on BitGet that we can potentially copy. But the thing is, a lot of these traders were actually able to escape out as long as your account was large enough to actually handle those number of trades were coming in. I saw a lot of traders actually coming in to actually do what's called a long switching. So they had a short position here, but they long switched their position here, making their gains here very heavily, so that on their way down, they're actually making their gains, not just to break even, but actually making their gains twice on the way up and also on the way down. So I've seen some very smart trading management that I was able to witness from a lot of the traders out there. So congratulations to those people have copied these people and made some good money out of it as well. Similar things were happening as well. The drop today is about roughly 5% today, 6% today on Bitcoin, as we can see. Bitcoin sitting at 4.8% drop as of today. And with that, yes, of course, that's going to cause some level of drama. But the thing is, there is not too much to worry because with short-term trading and, of course, leverage trading, it's all about being able to manage your risk. So that's why I keep telling you, make sure you have a large enough account size. Make sure you have a small enough follow trade strategy. So that's what we're looking at. So can we make more money using this copy trading strategy? Well, let's find out today. Let's have a look at this this trader called Ethan, who's clocking at 335% every day on their ROI on their trades. Now, how the heck can you make 335% on your trades every day? Does that mean they're tripling their account every bloody day? Well, the answer is no, because they're just making accumulated gains of 335% across the many positions that they're creating, which are very small compared to their seed size. Seed size means the seed fund that is entirely in their account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly check on the mobile app, which sometimes has this extra bit of information. So I'm going to look up Ethan. Let's check him out. There is also an Ethan Plus, which is not a scam account, apparently. So that's a good thing. Let's have a look at Ethan. Where are you? All right, so Ethan has joined the platform 102 days ago. There's a cute dog on the profile picture. So we're going to dig deeply into his trades right now. Okay, so he's sitting at $12,000 overall. His seed is increasing quite consistently over the last 1 month. Although in the last 7 days, he had suffered a little bit of a dip on his $12,000 account, dipping down from $12,000 to about $11,076, which I think happened around about, when is that? It's the 1st and the 2nd. So the 1st and the 2nd of June was this bit here. So I think we should start all this scribble here. So that was quite a lot of volatility, and I think that's where this particular trader struggled. But as you can see, he's making his gains out of it. Obviously, I do like to zoom out to actually check out his seed and how well he has performed. There was a big increase in that one day, which happened around the 24th and the 25th. A lot of the trades would have closed around there. Let's have a look at what happened there, 24th and 25th. Okay, so 23rd, 24th. So it looks like 24th and 25th. So it looks like in these movements here, he has made some very good movements. He has made some very good trades to actually increase the seed of his account quite heavily as well. He trades Bitcoin and Ethereum in reasonably equal parts, with probably more on the Bitcoin than Ethereum over the last month as well. There is a good ratio of wins and losses for him, which is interesting to see, with very consistent trading patterns. Although I think that, yeah, on the 26th he did trade quite a lot, so there was a lot of money being made because of that reason probably. But more consistently he does trade, quite consistently every day. Now, but the thing is, he does activate quite a lot of orders. So if we look at the 7th of June here, 7th of June, these are all open on the same day. 1, 2, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 11 on the first page. There's another 11 on the second page. So there's 22 trades that he has opened up. 33 trades, 44 trades, 55 trades. Okay, now we're seeing, so there's about 60 trades that this particular trader opens in a particular day. So that if you're following with the smallest amount of money that you can follow a person, you are following them literally at like, $600 or $700 just on margin. If the trade were in the negative, and it doesn't mean just because you go from like 0 to 15% gain, it doesn't go from 0 to 15% gain straight away. It goes from 0 to negative 20% and then maybe back up to 15%, with a lot of trade management strategy going into place as well. But this person trades like there is no tomorrow because they are managing their positions. And so to be able to follow this kind of account, you want to have a large enough account so that you can actually weather the amount of trades that they're making as well. If you look at the copy trades, they're actually not trading anything, or no active trades are open as of this moment, which is quite nice. And it looks like he got out of a lot of his trades very, very handsomely. It's very good to see that the last trade that they did was back on the 7th of June. So he's taking a break, as you can see. And that's been really good because he's been making short trades from the 31,500 mark, which was basically around about this region here. So he's basically made a very short, very small profit just out of that very small movement up there. And I think he's just sitting out and taking a break. And as you can see, these numbers here accumulate to form a larger number. And the reason why he's actually trading quite a lot is also because I think his trade sizes are a lot smaller, even within his own account as well. Because as you can see, even though he's traded quite a lot, you can see that the seed fund is only increasing just by a little bit. Not to mention that with an $11,000 account, he's still increasing on a daily basis a good $100 every single time he does have a session's worth of trading. So that isn't something that can't be said without. Now, looking at the Bitcoin price overall, and we're seeing what people are doing. Now, I've seen some traders do some dumb stuff today. Okay, so with today's traders, what I have seen people do was something kind of silly. I've seen people actually place a long trade up here, which I thought was a little bit silly, feeling that it was when the RSI was actually very, very highly heated as well. So if we're looking at the 4-hour chart as well, the RSI actually cracked above the overbought region as well. But I saw people getting into long trades there, which I thought was a little bit interesting. If they had been in a short trade, they would have made some money. Now, why did they look towards a long direction? Well, I think they were potentially seeing that the price action would actually hit that rising level of resistance, which was basically the rising level of support for Bitcoin, which has been holding up for the last basically month, which has been quite boring. But these are the prime times for the frequent traders to actually make a lot of money. So I think that's why people are looking at a long position here at the moment. But the thing is, this happened to the price action, and you know what? At this level here, I had another group of traders entering into short positions here as well. But there isn't much profitable side here. As you can see, there's very little movement to move. I think the better chart to look at is the 1 hour to the 1 hour frame, more so than the 4 hour frame, because these guys are obviously high frequency traders with very, very short time frames. So looking at that level at the moment, we're seeing that the 1 hour chart right now is sitting at a pretty medium level RSI. We do expect that RSI to actually get up to the overbought region, and once that happens, I'm hoping that the price action will at least come up to this level, or if not, potentially a little bit higher as well. But it is interesting to see that the RSI levels have remained reasonably consistent, but the price action is coming down, meaning that there is a general downward pressure on the market as well. So that being said, I think that for those of you who have actually a lot of shorts entered into at this point here, you might be actually entering into a reasonably lowered loss territory, and potentially some long positions that may come in with the price volatility happening in this region right now. Now, that being said, when you see the trades and you believe that something is happening, and you have a particular viewpoint, the trades can get activated, but you may exit at your own time. You may obviously exit at a loss, or you may exit at a profit. And so a lot of the trades that were activated around these regions here, especially in this deep correction here that we saw to this level, I mean, it's very small. I did see some trades actually get activated in this week, and I did see some trades remain quite profitable in this region as well. And when you do see a profitable trade on your future section on your BitGet trading platform, what you can do is you can manually exit the positions out yourself if that is how you wish to do so. One thing that really gave it away is when the RSI level came in really lower than the previous high. Because you can see that the price action is quite similar, maybe a bearish divergence forming in there, which then indicates a bearish movement moving forward. So a lot of you may have been able to exit the positions manually out of there as well. So let's see how the market pans out. I'm interested to see how it all goes. Now, that being said, only risk amounts of money that you can afford to lose. You don't be stupid out there, guys. Crypto is not a forgiving market at all. So you need to make sure that when you are trading, that you're trading with caution, and you're only risking amounts of money that you can afford to lose, guys. So this is the channel that we're moving right now. Over the long term for Bitcoin, I do sense that we are forming what's called a bearish flag at the moment. We have seen similar patterns of that nature where it goes down and there's a bearish flag, and then it goes down by the same amount of distance that it actually initially went down as well. So should that methodology continue on, we may see that the price action dip down to the same level. And this green and the red line is actually quite an iconic line. Because we're actually seeing that those lines have been great areas of support, and we do expect to see some price action actually enter into that level as well. And the best way to do that is if we look at some of the charts. Here we go. So as you can see, I'm going to put it on a log chart because that's a lot easier to see. As you can see, every time Bitcoin has dipped into those price actions, those ranges here as encompassed by this green and the red line, we have seen that the price action has risen. So we actually see that the price action is now dipping into those levels. However, we did see the price action play within that area for a long time, and actually even price action actually fall below even the red line, which forms the lower part of the line as well. So that's the overall outlook for Bitcoin. I think there could be some level of exploration into those price actions there, which means that we actually have quite a lot of room for the short side, not to mention the very long-term bearish trend that we're observing right now as well. So let's see how this all pans out. Very excited to see how it will all come about, and of course I hope your traders make smart decisions. So this has been the review for Ethan, and of course doing a general copy trade on BitGet. If you haven't done so, go check out the link in the description to sign up to BitGet and to start trading and start copying trades on your own. And these are great ways to actually lock in some profits in this time, especially when there isn't much a strong movement in the market. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so, make sure to go like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.